Hey, what's up, y'all? As usual, I always get into these serious conversations, but Black History Month. We know for a very long time that Nike had always created a Black History Month concept. I happen to think not since 2008, when marketing exec Jason Murphy was there, was the last time Nike actually got the Black History Month concept right. I can't really find anything about Nike's upcoming Black History Month or if they're even doing it. I know that Adidas has completely kind of given up on the idea of doing a Black History Month collection. I almost think that every brand should give up on the idea of doing a Black History Month collection because you can never satisfy everyone. It's a process that's frustrating. It puts a crap load of pressure on the black employees inside of the sneaker companies, and it can lead to frustration. And if the collection flops, those black employees who were in charge of it can often be pushed to the back because we know for a fact that the white employees and the people who are at these sneaker companies making big decisions give the black employees one damn chance to get it right. If I sound frustrated, that's because I am. If I sound hopeful in 1 second, that's because I am. I've dug into a lot of brands. And this is what's interesting. I really can't find the information for Nike's Black History Month collection or Adidas, and that means that neither one is having it. So when we think big brands and we think about what people are doing to celebrate the history of black Americans in this country, which is more extensive than white people and black people understand, because I know for a fact if I say like Garrett Morgan, you have black kids that don't know who Garrett Morgan is, right? So we can go into all of these different people throughout the history of America and see these incredible contributions that have been made by black Americans, and not even my people know who those Americans are, which is symptomatic of a bigger issue. And that's the lack of discussion around the contributions of blacks to America. So let's get back to the sneaker stuff. And I am hopeful. And when you have people who are becoming allies, you can't bust them in the face when they create something simply because they are considered, Nike's considered the brand for like black people, right? Jordans and stuff like this. And we wear Nike without fail. We'll buy dang near any shoe that they make. We don't even think about the fact that they've mistreated women track and field people. We don't think about the fact that they've had a number of issues where they got rid of Trevor Edwards for what looks like it was possibly a lie when Trevor Edwards was next in line. But we don't condemn Nike for anything. They just keep going. So we have Under Armour. And it's super problematic that Kevin Plank supported the previous president and the previous administration. And when the previous administration's vice president flew into or was traveling, and he landed at Under Armour's like airports and all of this other kind of stuff, they showed a complete support of the previous administration. And that's problematic because we know that the previous administration was as divisive as any moment throughout the history of our people. They only fell short of actually lynching and hanging people. But we had one of the most problematic things ever occur under the previous administration. And Under Armour is a company that shows support for that administration. So there's problems there. New Balance, every time the previous administration's VP flew into the Boston area, he landed at New Balance, right? I'm talking and I'm keeping this on Merrill, and Merrill has nothing at all to do with what I'm talking about. Merrill, you're good. I'm not dissing you. You guys do everything right. And the tragic part of it is black people don't even know you exist. And you do everything right. So let me take it off of Merrill because that's not cool. Let me put it on New Balance because they fly in the previous administration's VP and they do car tours with the previous administration's VP. New Balance is such a problematic company when it comes to race and culture, but I know these beautiful and amazing people who are there, not knowing them personally, but knowing of them, these black employees that are doing this incredible work. So we stand at this kind of precipice where we're either going to jump off of it and someone's going to catch us, or we can jump into each other's arms and love each other. It's just a very strange thing to see. And Black History Month raises all of these issues. New Balance is doing Black History Month correctly. Merrill is doing it correctly. They don't have a lot of black, their demographics are not us. But they're doing a series of conversations, virtual conversations, when I look at the marketing from Merrill, I'm inspired. Even when I look at the marketing featuring Coco and Jaden,
whatever it takes to tell your story.
I'm inspired.
The sun is on your side. It stands in the sky.
I'm inspired, man. When I look at Under Armour, for the first time in the history of the brand, they're getting stuff right. But then I recognize that Under Armour is losing all of their black employees in the marketing department. And I see this and I realize that they did this correctly, but they did it literally the day that they released the product. The marketing department there fell short of supporting Devin Allen. And if I click through and I begin to look at all of these amazing videos,
you listen, it talks to you.
Devin's dope.
I think a lot of times media portrays this, they focus a lot on the negative aspects, the pain.
Devin's dope. Devin's not a popular person as far as mainstream and pop culture is concerned. He's our Gordon Parks. The world doesn't know who he is. They should. Under Armour's given this brother a collection, and they're doing this amazing work. They're coming back with the Steph Curry thing, and they're building basketball courts in Baltimore. And they got the collection up. And you can click on these items, and typically when you have something this beautiful and people know about it, it's going to sell out because it's just powerful stuff, man. You know, and there are no broken sizes on anything. If I go back and I go to the shoes, let's see if I can find the shoes. Maybe I can find the shoes and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe something's selling out. Maybe something is doing well and selling through. No broken sizes. I don't know how much was made, but the problem becomes these brands, they latch on, but they don't change internally. Merrill, I love what you're doing. New Balance, I love this collection. I love this video. I love what you guys are doing. And I know New Balance is changing internally. And I know it's a fight for them to have to deal with a bunch of people that supported the previous administration right in their damn faces. Under Armour. If you don't figure out your internal issues that create a situation where you have this beautiful collection that should do very well, but because you don't get it right internally and it fails and you mess around and don't give another brother an opportunity or a shot there, you're done. Black History Month is complex, just like we are. We all have to do better. So let's do better. I'm proud of these collections. All of them. See you guys on the next one.